Dominion vault symbol. So we're going to start here from the Final Defiance fast travel. If you don't know what that is, it's the very first one you kind of unlock. So we're basically just going to come out, and this one's pretty easy to get. They're going to just run straight kind of east, and there's going to be this little area here. You're going to have to go underneath. So as you see, Echo 4 wants you to kind of go around and down right over there. So what you actually want to do is ignore all these enemies, and you want to just jump down to the right and jump on to this little area. If you did a side mission, which you have to do to unlock these vault symbols, you have to come over here. But there is the very first vault symbol right there. So the second one here, we're going to stay in the Carcadia district. We're going to start from the exact same fast travel spot. One annoying thing about the vault symbols in Dominion is that you can't drive a vehicle, so you're going to have to run everywhere in order to actually get to where you need to go. So I did try to go from the nearest fast travel spot just to kind of show you guys the route to get to these places. But I believe this one actually is one that you have to do the Price of Freedom side mission to actually unlock. So Price of Freedom has like 2 or 3 parts to it. You only have to do the first one to unlock this one. But you basically just kind of come around here, follow this path to the south, and you're going to dip to the left. There's going to be a door that you have to kind of enter. And this door is locked until you do that side mission. It's kind of like a little miniature town right through here. Boom. So yeah, there's like this little city area kind of tucked away behind a side mission. So you're going to have to go to the right up of these stairs. And it's going to be right on the wall over here in the corner. So for the third one, we're going to start here at Sump View Falls over here in the Fades district. So the route I take to this one is a little interesting because if you take the route I took, there will be a boss. If you did a side mission, there is an encore machine, so I guess the boss won't spawn. But there might be a better way to get to the area. I kind of just follow the Echo 4 route because a lot of these things are kind of hard to navigate. But if you kind of come up here, this is the arena of the boss. But I'm basically just using it as kind of like a shortcut. So jump up here, jump up there. One last ledge. I failed to jump. That's amazing. This is how you're supposed to get out of the arena, by the way. And it's to the left. So I guess you could do the side mission, do the boss, and then you can kind of get this on the way out. But there it is, right next to the exit of the boss arena. So for this next one, we're going to start again from Sump View Falls. This one is kind of near the entrance to the next district. Forgot the name of it at the current time. Sorry about that. But if you start from Sump View, just kind of run along, grapple up here. This one is kind of up above, like on the rooftops area. And I think I get a little confused here, but as long as you stay vertical, you should be able to find it. So you're going to jump across to this area as you see that bridge is kind of going, and I kind of hesitated and failed to jump there, but you just got to stay up. That's the key. So you want to be up here. Jump up to this. You see that blue tank? You're going to jump across to that blue tank. And I managed to land in the one bit of water, the whole area. Yeah. So from the rooftop with the blue tank, you're going to jump over to this little porch area. And it's going to be over here around the right. So in the Terminus District, this was probably the easiest one to get to in the Dominion Falls area. It's literally just right next to the fast travel, right there. In a little hidden room right next to the fast travel. Not much to that one. So from the food court, this one you're going to have to do a side mission called, I believe, Old Raymond. There it is. It's actually on the, I actually just completed it right before I did this. So the Old Raymond unlocks these sewage system inside Dominion. And in order to reach the vault symbol, you have to unlock the sewage systems first. But once you unlock it, this one is literally just through the door to the left. Nothing special about this one. So these last two are actually in the Upper Dominion, which is where you fight the Timekeeper. So you're going to fast travel. I fast travel to the Encore that's right next to RJ's Encore. And I do feel like Upper Dominion's a little difficult to navigate sometimes. So I'm going to go from this fast travel and kind of show you. Echo 4, once again, does not help you at all. I know that's a big shocker at this point. We should just be used to it. But you're going to come through here. You're basically going to have to just kind of climb like you did in the story. Climb this wall. Turn around. There is a couple chests on the way there, so feel free to grab those as you go. You never know what might pop out through them. So you're going to enter this area. If you played the story, you're going to know it. There's a bunch of crotch everywhere, and you have to kind of platform your way through. Basically, you're just gonna kind of follow the room out. Nothing really too crazy here, but once you get to the end, a part that I feel like it's hard to remember is that you have to grapple out of this area onto a wall. If I remember correctly, like you have to grapple and then jump to a wall or something. So right here, the grappling point's right there, and then the wall is right over there. Once you do that, it's pretty straightforward. I don't think these two are hidden too well. As you see, it's only, what, 60 meters ahead of me. You just kind of jump down again, and it's going to be right there on our left. Pretty hard to miss if you played the story, to be honest with you. And then we're going to start from this location to get to the second one. Second one's a little harder to miss, but still pretty easy. It's that spot where you take those pyramids and you kind of turn them down to platform them. It's right next to those. So instead of going the main route, you have to kind of look to your left and jump off to your left. It's in another one, like little hidden room kind of things. So we're going to start from the last vault symbol. We're just going to kind of continue down the street, up the stairs. We're going to run into those pyramids that I was talking about right here. So go ahead. I don't know if you have to do the first one, but I did the first one. I jumped up here, and then I turned around, and there it was hidden behind a waterfall. A little secret room. And that's it. That's a very last vault symbol that we need to get in Dominion.